is on September the 5th of 2024, Wine Center, and just below that is State Road 26. This is a photo taken by myself on September the 6th showing the boat in the driveway. I took this photo on October the 14th of 2024 showing the boat in the driveway. I took this photo also on October 14th, 2024, showing the boat still and the posting of my notice. November the 7th, 2024, the boat parked in the driveway. November 25th of 2024, boat, and then I returned on the 26th and posted the property for the hearing. And then that's the latest photo I took on Monday, January the 6th of 2025. City's recommendation is a full cost of prosecution of $150. Compliance must be achieved within 30 days. If compliance is not achieved, a fine of $50 per day be assessed, and authorize the city to impose a lien on the property until compliance is achieved. And that's the end of my presentation. I'll leave this up.
Okay. It's McElhaney, right? Yes, sir. Okay.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
I just want to point out, every single picture up there, there was a plant in the boat. It is per definition, per Webster's definition, a planter is any device that is used to hold a plant. Per definition, I am not breaking any compliance.
Okay. So I guess.
I did have my boat out there, and she did come and send me a letter, said you can't have a boat, and I apologized to the city of Newberry. No one complained. You said no one complained, right? No one complained. I apologized, and I said I converted it to a planter. Everybody loved it. It went viral on Facebook. Can I show you?
I mean, sure. I'll look. Got it.
I converted my boat to plant. Every picture up there, there's a plant that I've been watering every day. That is its home. That is my case. This is America. And this is the hill I'm going to stand on and fight on.
Okay.
Thank you.
I just want you to make sure, I want to make sure that you've given us all the evidence and testimony you want to. Sure. Did you get sworn in? I did. All right. Well, stand up and we'll swear you in. You'll raise your right hand. Is the testimony you're going to give the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Okay. Come on up here to the mic if you don't mind, please, ma'am.
When my husband did talk to Greta, she had told us we had 72 hours. So if we took our...
As we come into compliance within a certain amount of days, there's going to be no fine, there's going to be nothing. I just want to make sure I understand your testimony. Is it or is it not your testimony that the boat has been taken out every 24 hours to
No, it has not.
Okay.
It hasn't been out for
All right.
24 hours, no.
All right.
But it is a planter. It is not a boat.
Okay.
Per definition of every dictionary out there, it is a planter.
I got
Just
it.
like all the ones on the side of Newberry Road going to Publix in Jonesville, there's a bunch of planters out there.
Okay.
They're planters.
That's
per
fine.
definition.
And I want y'all to understand this, and there's probably going to be a finding that you don't like, but I want y'all to understand their scenario and my scenario. We're not here to be the ones to say whether a boat gets to be parked there or not. The code is already there. The code already has the language in there. Code enforcement's job is to make sure that code is followed. My job is to interpret the facts and scenarios that we see and make sure that the code is being followed. And I'm not defending Greta at all. I'm just saying it's her job to make sure the code's followed. If there's an issue, and I would assume that almost in every municipality or county or wherever this was the land development reg, that may be an issue with some citizens. The place to change that is not here. The place to say we need to be able to park boats in front of the house, that's not here. All we're here to do is to decide whether that boat's being left in front of the house or not.
Right, and it is a planter. It's
Okay.
not a boat. It offends us when you call it a boat.
All right.
We get offended. It's a planter. Now, when
Got
I
it.
take it on the water, it is a boat. But when I park it in the driveway, it is a planter.
Got it.
Thank you.
Okay. Was that it?
That's it.
All right. Did y'all have anything else? Okay. Then I am going to make a finding of fact that while it may be a planter, It is also a boat at the same exact time, and it is being parked in the front driveway. Now, there are scenarios, I want to say this, not as part of my finding, but there are scenarios where you can park that boat at places on that piece of property that won't violate this section of the code. I'm not going to be the one to say that. So where it's being parked right now, as far as the definition of front yard in Newberry's code, is the front yard. And if it's not being fished every day and left there for a 24-hour period, or if it's not being put on the water and being left there for a 24-hour period to unload, it's a violation. So we are going to find that that is a boat, that it's being left in the front yard, and that there is a violation. I'm going to give you, I think, would 30 days be more than enough time to find somewhere else to park the boat? Okay, well, I'm going to give you 30 days to come into compliance. If it's not in compliance in 30 days, there will be a fine of $50 assessed every day thereafter. They're asking me, I think you've got to come back, Greta. I think you've got to, I don't think in this hearing I can authorize it to be imposed as a lien. I think you can, from my order, I think you can record my order, and I think it will be noticed to whoever the next property owner is, but for it to be enforced as a lien on all of their property in Alachua County, I think you got to come back to me and ask me to do that. So I'm not going to do the last one. I am going to find that there is a violation. I'm going to say that it needs to come into compliance within 30 days, and after that, there'll be a $50 a day assessment. Do we have all that down? All right. Okay, what's our next case? Is there anybody here for another case? All right, well then we will move to code case number 2024-0026, my case 2025-002.
To present my PowerPoint as Exhibit A.
Okay.
Thank you. Good morning again. Code Enforcement Special Magistrate Hearing Number 2025-002, January the 9th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Greta Rowe, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Newberry. City of Newberry, Florida versus Edna and Jason Mount. The property is located at 25409 Southwest 20th Avenue, Newberry, Florida 32669, parcel number 02534-015-001, approximately .31 acres in size. The property is zoned RSF2 within the corporate limits of the City of Newberry, Florida, and is homestead. The property is in violation of the City of Newberry Code of Ordinances, Appendix B, Land Development Regulations, Chapter 14, Buildings and Building Regulations, Article, what's V1? Article V1. Number is that? 6. Dangerous Buildings and Hazardous Lands, Section 14-334, creating, keeping, maintaining, allowing the existence of dangerous buildings or hazardous lands unlawful. It shall be unlawful for any owner of real property within the city to create, keep, maintain, or allow the existence of any dangerous building or hazardous land as defined in this article in or on such real property. Definition of excessive growth shall mean the vegetation over 12 inches high, that is, or may reasonably become infested by pests, or may create a fire or safety hazard. Excessive growth includes the vegetation growing from private lands into or across public right-of-ways, utility easements, sidewalks, drainage ditches, swales, or streets. Violation number 2 is Appendix B, Land Development Regulations, Article 9, Minimum Housing Requirements, Section 9.22.15, General requirements for the exterior and interior of structures, accessory structures. Garages, storage buildings, and other accessory structures shall be maintained and kept in good repair, sound structural condition. My timeline is on August 21st, 2024. I opened a case after noticing the gate to the rear of the property was not attached to the security fencing around the pool. That is in the backyard. The pool screen around the pool is also in poor condition. On August the 21st, 2024, I mailed a courtesy notice to the property owner informing them of the City of Newberry Code, Section 14-334, creating, keeping, maintaining, allowing the existence of dangerous buildings or hazardous lands, and Section 9.22.15, general requirements for the exterior and interior of the structures. They were given until September 21st of 2024 to repair the gate and either repair or remove the pool screen. On September 23rd, 2024, I found the gate was properly reinstalled. The pool screen was, however, not repaired or removed, and the rear of the property at that time was severely overgrown. I submitted a notice of violation to the property owner with a compliance date of October 21st of 2024. On October 23rd, 2024, after finding the pool screen in the same condition and the backyard was still overgrown, I submitted a request for a hearing. On November the 25th of 2024, I posted the property in City Hall of the notice of hearing. On January the 6th, 2025, the pool screen in the backyard is in the same condition. This particular property is in the older section of Country Way. The photo showing here is the aerial photo of the property in 2020, and you can see that the backyard is cleaned and the pool screen, there's some deterioration of the pool screen at that time. The next photo here is the aerial shot of the property in 2023, showing, you can tell that the property, the whole backyard is completely overgrown and the pool screen is still in bad condition. This photo was taken by myself in the front of the residence on October the 21st of 2024. This photo was taken by myself October 21st, showing the backyard. At this particular time, it was mainly the pool screen and the overgrowth on the pool screen, obviously. This photo was taken by myself on September 23rd of 2024. This photo was taken by myself on September 23rd of 2024. Also, this photo was taken by myself on September 23rd of 2024. Photo taken by myself on October the 23rd, 2024. Photo taken showing that I posted the property for the hearing for on November 25th of 2024. And this is a photo that I took Monday, January the 6th of 2025, showing the condition of the property. Full cost of prosecution of $150 is our recommendation. Compliance must be achieved within 30 days. If compliance is not achieved, a fine of $50 per day, and please excuse the bottom. It is a homesteaded property as well, and there won't be a lien on it. And that's our recommendation.
Okay, just want to make sure there's nobody else here. If not, I will find that the evidence today constituted both hazardous lands and a dangerous structure, accessory structure, dangerous building under the code of City of Newberry, and that they shall be fined. The full cost of prosecution, compliance will be achieved in 30 days. If not, then the $50 day assessment will take place. And I don't know if I said this on their case, but we need to add it to theirs. If not, if they come into compliance with those 30 days, that $150 of prosecution will be waived. Case number 2024-0036, Special Magistrate Case number 2025-003.
I'd like to show my PowerPoint as Exhibit A. Code Enforcement Special Magistrate Case Number 2025-003, January the 9th of 2025, 9 a.m., Greta Moreau, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Newberry. City of Newberry, Florida versus Bonnie Blair Ayers and Luella Gibbs, in care of Michael Ford and Dominique Ford. Property is located at 24738 Newberry Lane, Newberry, Florida 32669, parcel number 01918-006-000, approximately .18 acres in size. The property is zone RSF, Mobile Home -2, within the corporate limits of City of Newberry, Florida, and is not homesteaded. The property is in violation of the City of Newberry Code of Ordinances, Chapter 14, Buildings and Building Regulations, Article 6, Dangerous Buildings and Hazardous Lands, Section 14-334, creating, keeping, maintaining, allowing the existence of dangerous buildings or hazardous lands unlawful. It shall be unlawful for any owner of real property within the city to create, keep, maintain, or allow the existence of any dangerous building or hazardous land as defined in this article in or on such property. On September the 4th of 2024, I opened a case after noticing an unsafe vacant structure at 24738 Newberry Lane. On September the 18th of 2024, I submitted a notice of violation to the heirs of the property with a compliance date of October the 2nd of 2024. I posted the property in City Hall on this date. I also posted an unsafe building notice signed by myself and Scott Thomason, the building official at that time. On October 15th of 2024, I spoke with the Alachua County Property Appraiser's Office and the Tax Collector's Office and found a tax lien was assessed to the property on July 7th of 2023 for the illegal exemptions totaling 6 years. On November 25th of 2024, I submitted a request for hearing. I also posted the property in City Hall. And on January the 6th, 2025, Monday of this week, the condition of the structure continues to deteriorate. This is showing the location. The street in front of the red triangle is Newberry Lane. This is a photo taken by myself on September the 4th of 2024 at the location. Another photo taken by myself on September the 4th of 2024 at this location. September the 4th, 2024 photo by myself. This photo was taken on September the 18th at the time that we posted the property for unsafe structure. This is a photo of the rear of the property, the structure on September 18th, 2024. It's a photo looking through the glass showing the interior deterioration of the structure. That was September 18th of 2024. Photo taken by myself on November the 25th of 2024. A photo taken by myself on Monday, January the 6th of this week, showing the home is still deteriorating. Recommendation from the city's full cost of prosecution of $150. Compliance must be achieved within the 30 days. If compliance is not achieved, a fine of $50 per day be assessed, and we'll come back to you in regards to the lien. And of course, our compliance states is that the home has to be tore down, has to be abated.
And I assume sooner or later, when we haven't gotten in touch with anybody.
I have. I've been in contact with the son, Michael, and the daughter, Dominique. Initially, they advised me that the family didn't have the money to do the tear down. They know that that's what needs to be done. That was before I realized that there was a tax lien on the property. Once I realized that, there's also a possibility that that would be a tax deed sale on the property because the taxes obviously haven't been paid in numerous years. The city has received an estimate of what it would cost the city to do the tear down. The I've had a company that's interested in the purchase of it. They contacted me, and I got them in contact with the tax collector's office. So depending on the time period of whether this tax deed if it gets sold or not, the city may make the decision at that point for the safety purposes of the tear down, and we would come back before you. But we would like permission from you to impose the abatement of the property if it comes to that, and then we would come back before you for the, possibly with the lien
Okay.
permission.
So today, we're just asking for finding of a violation, issuing that they must come into compliance within 30 days, and a $50 a day assessment after that. And then
Yes.
you'll come back and ask if we need to, I think, and Kristen may have different thoughts about it, but I think what you've got to do is, if y'all want to repair it, I can recommend to the city that they have to repair it, or that they should repair it, or that they can repair it, or that it needs repaired, if it falls under that certain definition in 162. I can't order you to repair it. I mean,
No, I
that's
understand.
city funds that city commission has to say that they're going to spend. But you can come back to me, and I can recommend to them that they do that. But today, yes, the evidence, I'm going to find that the evidence shows that there was hazardous lands and dangerous buildings there, and that there shall be a fine of $150 for prosecution. They should come into compliance within 30 days, and if not, there'll be a fine 50 days every day thereafter. And that will be it for today. We'll stand adjourned unless y'all have anything else. Okay. Okay. Let me take those 3 taps back.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Quick question on the code, what's done here, the recreational code, it says recreational vehicles. If I have a captain's license then, I can park my boat and drive it, correct? Because it's no longer a recreational vehicle, now it's a business.
You're going to have to deal with them. I'm not going to make a determination on cases that aren't in front of me. You'll have to talk to
As far as
them.
code enforcement goes, if I have a captain's license, that boat is now a business.
I'm going to stand adjourned, guys. Listen, I'm going to stand adjourned. Let's talk about issues with the code enforcement folks who are going to be the ones enforcing it. Let's talk about it somewhere else besides here. Because this may come in front of me sooner or later, and I really don't want to hear anything about it until I get here. Guys, come on. Seriously, I've asked y'all. Y'all can talk about it. Just let me get out of here first, if you don't mind.